Okay, let's get started. Today we're playing a game called Never Alone. This game came out in, I want to say 2014, and it's sort of a indie beloved game. I don't know really anything about it other than that I believe it's about an Inuit person and their dog, I want to say. But this is a game that won last month's viewer poll for a game that I play in December. Seemed nice and cozy. I went for a selection of games that were snowy, wintry themed, and this was the game that won. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. I do know there is a little hour-long DLC called Foxtails. So depending on how quickly we get done with the main game, we'll see about that. Yeah, Kisima Inŋitchuŋa, I believe, is the Inuit translation or title. But anyway, let's jump on in and see what it's all about. Play. Oh, cultural insights, huh? Got it. Little things there. Controls are probably fine. We'll leave all these languages. A lot of languages. Okay, let's just do new game. The Inuit are an Alaskan native people who have thrived for thousands of years in one of the most formidable environments on Earth.
Unipkaaqutiarsiikpin taalaranilaqannasuk unipkaaqtuaq qaaviuraqama niviaqsiaqarualuguuq iñuuniaqaneqsuq angajuqaagamini sumitaimma niviaqsiaqarualuk amuniallatuneqsuq aasiisuraqallavluni supayaalik
Thwap.
Iñuuniahutik anuqqautigaich anuqulingaallaaqsuq anuqulingaallaaqpaalluni kisaimma panernialiaqsiput niviaqsiaqarualuk kisaimma isummertoq tapraasi kangitsaquaqsigaassumman anuqlisuurukumagaan summan anuqulingaallaaqamagaan tapraasi kangitsaquaqsigaassumman anuqlisuurukumagaan
Okay. Press to continue.
anuqulekpaalluni suniuraqanaitsoqunni tavrani piaqsiaqarualuk ayuungitsoq payyagniuliqsoq
Polar bear. Run. Okay, we're right into it. Run, jump. Oh. Oh, there's a fox. Hello, fox. Oh no. I did not expect the... Okay, we just run. I thought maybe I was distracting.
Tukutawayak-tuk Kisima
Okay, so it's a fox. Somehow I thought the game was about a dog, but it's about a fox. Close call, trophy earned. The weather did not clear up as a blizzard was followed by yet another blizzard. Oh, fox. Owl. I love these little...
When I was growing up, my grandpa had a pet white fox.
Huh.
If you're a good friend with a fox, when there's danger abound, they try to keep you from getting into trouble.
Little documentary thingies.
They pull tricks here and there, and foxes are like spoiled little kids in a way. When you let her out, she'd go prancing out in the snow, jumping in the air. I know she was happy then. Come running at me and jump on my chest, knock me backwards, lick my face, and I try not to let her. So that was my memory of my grandpa's pet fox.
Interesting. Got it. She can climb rope, he can climb short walls. Oh god. I was like, don't. Okay. Maybe don't go too far. Gotta brace against the wind. Caribou skin clothing.
Caribou was... It provided for us in many ways.
Our clothing in those days was made of all caribou skin.
I grew up wearing caribou bands, mittens, caribou skin mattress, blankets.
Some people had boots that were made with wolf leggings, sealskin sole bottoms. Baleen was shaved to make insoles. They kept us quite dry and warm as well. But the caribou skin clothing was the best. We would get as many yearlings as we could for our outer clothing. And for a heavy winter, we would get caribou in February or March because the hair was the longest and the skin was the thickest, and we would use those for our winter gear. With that stuff on, you could sleep outside in 50 below and it wouldn't bother you a bit.
Oh. Whoosh.
Ibeaksiagarwalo, kangeksingalok. Supayat ikayok takakanib liwit. lauluni taamna teriganniaq sivuneqsipkangava niveaqsiaqalualuk qanutut peqpaganaqtilaangit tamatkua ikayoqtauruat.
Interesting. Okay. Little spirits.
Silla is the weather.
Hmm.
It also means the atmosphere. Here's the Nuna, or the land. And it's anything from the land into the moon, the sun, the stars. That's Silla.
It's a very spiritual, and we have a relationship with Silla. Silla has a soul in the same way we do as people, in the same way animals do.
I think spirit helpers in and of themselves are really about how we're connected with things. And so it may be that there's a spirit helper that shows themselves as a bird to show you the way home, or it may be a spirit helper that actually decides to show themselves with the face and body of a man instead of their animal form. And so I think one of the things that's hard to understand is that it's not one way of seeing things, it's one way of knowing you're connected to everything.
We've always had that spirituality of everything around us.
It's the interaction you have with the air you breathe, the ocean that you gather resources from, the rivers from which you gather fish, the tundra from which you pick berries, the animals that give themselves. It's all of that.
Well. We're watching Planet Earth? Yes. Let me watch one of these earlier ones. Yeah. Who knew today we were doing...
I think a lot of people need to understand is we aren't a museum piece.
Natural history and anthropology today.
Inupiaq people are a living people and a living culture. Even though we're in northern Alaska, which covers this vast area from Nome all the way over the Canadian border, is that there's this extreme value of interconnectedness and interdependence.
It's a hunting society, a gathering society from thousands of years.
This is what creates our culture.
That special relationship between humans and the natural world and the animals, and that it teaches you how to have a society that doesn't do too much harm to the world.
Love and respect for nature, for one another, for our elders. Very, very fundamental value, key to life.
Our values are something that bind us all. The importance of sharing with one another, the importance of spirituality, and the connection to the land, our traditions, how we hunt, sharing of stories and songs and dances.
I'm Inupiaq. I'm from the Arctic Ocean.
I am Inupiaq.
It's very important to me. It's who I am as a person.
And we're very proud of who we are, and we want to continue that.
Alright, let's keep going. Boing. Boing. Okay. Got it. Fox can wall jump.
Niveaqsiaqalualugulo teriganniaqalu ikayuutipiaqtuk. Siqaqaniutimigini. Araa kangersinaittsoqunni qanuq pisilaam. Aglaan tavra atautsikun.
Who's a gay Eskimo?
Aingaluk.
Thwap. Oh, fell in the water. I know, I need to wait for the wind. I'm being impatient. Tundra expert. Who's up here? Oh no. Okay. Nice. Oh. Nuna returned safely to her village. Let's watch a couple of these.
It'd be busy, busy, busy all through the day. You get up and you just go right to work, you know, right to work.
There was always something to do. There was never any idle time. The only idle time we had was after we eat and before
Hi,
we
Bandy.
go
How are
to
you?
bed.
One of the older people would be just relaxing, laying down there and saying, you know, it'd be really nice to hear a story.
Hi, St. Martin. How are you?
And then just organically, someone would just start telling
Welcome
us.
in. We're doing good.
Storytelling for the Nupiaq people is very important because it not only created that sense of community, but
This
is a
is
way
called
to
Never
pass on
Alone,
wisdom to the next
and
generation.
It
it's
was
sort of an
like
indie platformer,
TV, you know?
but it has these like
It was just like, it was as good as anything, any movie you've ever seen.
these
And the
little
storyteller
clips
told it
of
so clearly.
Inuit life.
That it was just as powerful as any of the greatest movie blockbusters you've ever seen.
There was a reason behind the stories that we were told because they held traditional knowledge. They held things that we might need to know in life, whether it was about how
Just
to
chilling?
find
Nice.
food, or how to survive, or it was about well-being and the importance of connecting with people and being a good member of the community.
We all do stories. We all live in stories. We all tell stories to our friends. And they need to be told. They need to be heard.
Okay, and we just got a new one. This one, the trapping trail.
In the winter, when we were traveling, we didn't build sod houses, we built snow houses. In Canada, they call them igloo, but here in Alaska, we call them apuya. We'd do a day of travel, and then we'd make a apuya. The next day, my father would set traps, spend the day there, rest the dogs, give them something to eat, and then the following day, we continued to the next place. We'd go to my dad's sister, who had a house at Dubai. They had a small sod house over there. We didn't have to do anything. We just visit with them, and my dad and my sister were glad to see each other, and they'd talk away while us kids played outside or go to sleep. By the time we get back to our home, my father would leave us with our aunt or with my grandmother, and then he'd start on his trips and go check his trap line. We were not into 8 to 5 kind of time, you know. We're in a totally different kind. We're in ecological time.
All right. Back to our tale. We have an antagonist.
Nunaqqiq ikiwaqtuaganiqseq iñungi toquttaqtauganiqsit.
It said that with each gust of wind, the powdery snow blew in every direction. Oh, there was a... Oh. Okay.
Niveaqsiarulu upperingitqa tautuktani. Tautugunaqtuaq sunapayaaq siquminganiqsoq. Niveaqsiarulu iñuniaqatingi pisaullaganiqsut. Qanaqimña adoqulaq palqiñam tainnaqumiñaitqa.
Yeah, the fires.
Tamanga ikumawaqtuamin qaqraqpam iñua niptaqtaq. Sumalagullaqami niveaqsiarulu piitsiningani.
Yeah, we just got started.
Agalan qaqraq palqiñat sagabingaitchik. Immeñaurat sagabigimil samanga nunamin.
Let's see, how can I... Oh. Maybe when the wind blows? Okay, yeah, when the wind blows, she can go too. Okay. All right.
Hai kuin tuting. Wallak tok Inŋitchuŋa ruak upik.
The Owl Man.
Kanok uma ilisimanek panga. Isumullak tok nibeaksiaga rualuk. Kanok kita pura kaunugingagikpen. Hilautika piupko. Ikayokoneagalluagikpen kimon tain nanake. Sabagetilanga.
If only I had my drum. Okay. Do we have to go find your drum? Heartbeat of the community.
Drum is something that's common
Yeah, the
to
story
all
is very
cultures in
interesting.
Alaska. All cultures have a drum that may have some stylistic differences or differences in the materials that it's made, but it's still a recognition of life and vitality. And the drum mirrors the heartbeat. And when you continue drumming soon, it will be in line with your heartbeat. Because that's what it's supposed to be, the heartbeat of the community, and it symbolizes vitality. And it's the most tremendous feeling to be in a room and to have one long row of all the drummers and to have that feeling of unity and everyone beating in harmony, the drum beat in unison. It's the most beautiful feeling. And to know that you're connected, you're on the land that you are connected to. And even if you grew up outside of the community, that which is in you comes from this area. And it's the greatest feeling.
Man, I went at it and look what happens.
Okay, back to the fox. Up, 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 up. Lower the rope. I hear laughing. Wee! Do I have to wait for the wind to... Oh. Oh no, I'm here. Okay. Got it. And push. Little people.
They're just like other people. They just happen to be very small and extremely strong.
These are stories that are common throughout Alaska. It's normally the people are, size from your elbow to the tips of your
Hi,
fingers.
David. How are you?
And they possess superhuman strength. So they may be tiny, but they can carry a whole caribou.
And if you go up north and you talk to a number of the people in the community, they'll talk about having seen the little people.
There's a place at home that we know, but we don't profess it to anybody.
But it's not like the boogeyman.
They can be mischievous, they can be ornery, or they can be helpers.
And every now and then,
We're doing good.
we might have the
We're
opportunity to see them, especially
playing
if they
Never
want us to
Alone.
see them.
The fact that it's across Alaska really
These
tells
are
you something about our
these little
history
clips that
and how
are
we
in the game
interacted
as you go
with
along.
each
You
other.
unlock these little 1 minute long clips. I didn't play this one.
So scrimshaw is this really beautiful method of art that's done either on baleen or ivory, and traditionally it was used to tell stories.
Each etching is telling a story of some event. Caribou hunting was taking place. This is what was going on.
Yeah, so every
War
time as we go through the story that we unlock
around
these
this
new little
time.
ones.
And so it sort of gives you a timeline of history through etching.
An elder or the person who carved it would literally be able to read the scrimshaw story.
They're like reading a book, in a way.
A lot of the storytelling traditions would be things that after the storytelling was done, we'd just rely on the next person telling it. And so scrimshaw is a very important way for Alaskan Native people to record their history.
Okay. Oh, we're fine. We've dropped further than that. So yeah, this little girl Nuna and our little fox friend has been helping us. Can he not? Oh, maybe I need to push the box even further. There we go.
Asi anibgitin suna itukto sa urumagan.
Oh no! Oh, bunk. Oh, we can go over that. Somehow I didn't think we could go any further. No, I guess there's nowhere further to go. We have to go somewhere else. Ah. Clearly we are meant to go up there. And maybe I have to wait. Oh no. Not quite understanding what we're doing here, but okay. We got the drum. Yeah, I probably actually need it over here, huh? So the fox can jump up. Oh, and then she needs it over here. To jump up. Got it.
Ibeaksiagarua kutingarok kilaw delegahone. Upik kopea chapalugarok. Asitabura pivi tagaliw di pia lagaga. Ibeaksiagarua luk. Tainahone.
Hi, how you doing?
Upik ukallaktok.
Having a good day. How are you doing today?
Ooh,
Ooh, what is this that we got? Village historian. Bola. Oh, we got a bola. Got it. So we can.
The bola is what we call kilamitang.
We can
Kilamitang
fight back, maybe.
It's made out of braided sinew tied out to some heavy bone which you could twirl. In my case, we're catching ducks.
when we're out whaling, sometimes the ducks start flying. And they're good for duck hunting. You know, if you're a whaling crew, you can't make too much noise. So you can't use a shotgun for getting some duck soup handy, you know? So bolo was a really handy weapon to use for catching ducks. You know, the ducks fly in, you throw it up and tangles up the bird, and down they go.
Okay, so how do we use the bola? I see. Hi, Chainsaw. How you doing? Thought you had an ad? No, it's just this little like documentary thingies in the game. How you doing? Bedridden with gout. Oh no! Oh, and I fell down a crevasse. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Oh, that's too high. Wait for the wind. Thought Frog couldn't get any more relaxing. He introduces documentaries. Hey, we're here to chill and vibe today. Okay, I think we need... Hang on. Oh, does it follow you? Yeah, the little spirit follows the fox. Got it. So maybe here, and then I can... I see. Probably showed you Love Actually last night. Wait, had you never seen Love Actually? Moose is here to rage against the machine. That sounds about right. It definitely has its moments. Oh. Oh, hang on. I need the fox to... do this. Okay. Got it, got it. Hi, Gwydion. How are you doing? Thank you for the watch streak.
Sila tane lunakingata innyukuluk kasawag. Innyukulum taudu kameo lutkakawa. Agala ni veak siyagarwado sa pekinaksimaro.
Oh, hang on, sorry. I thought I was playing as her. I'm playing as the fox. Starting the dumb cold? Oh no. I missed. I'm gonna try to hit him in the face with the bola, but... Run away! No! It's mine! The Owl Man gave it to me.
Kalwaktuk agalan igilaw niya si kakalaksisi nyaktok.
Full expert. Following that, it stopped briefly and then became windy all over again. It was difficult to see anything in the blizzard. Are there new insights? No. Okay.
Malagone ubulugone wishaw blutik.
Aww. Stranded.
The scaredest I've ever been. I was 12 years old. We floated out on a piece of ice while we were duck hunting. It was a bluebird day, just clear blue skies. And there was 3 of us, myself, my brother, and my dad. Next thing you know, we see this dark, dark shadow on the ice. We look and it goes behind us. So we all jumped up, startled, and my dad, he started running. We got back to the ridge there. The ice had fractured, cracked, and broke off, and we were floating away. We were drifting. It was close enough to where my dad would have made it. He stopped and he thought about throwing us across, and if one of us was on the other side, we would be split up. So he stopped, and he just so happened to have a cell phone on him. 911 didn't pick up. That's the worst feeling in the world right there. 911 did not pick up.
So he left a message because they record their calls. Once he had relayed that information, his cell phone died. That was the scariest moment I've ever had in my life. We were floating away and I thought we were left for dead. He kept calm during this situation. He's bringing out everything positive in this case. You know, I'm crying, my brother's freaking out. It went from clear blue to dense fog. Within a couple hours, we heard the chopper flying around, so they must have gotten our message. We thought we were saved, and then the chopper sound went away. So we lit some of the sled on fire. It's plastic. We thought black smoke in the fog would create some kind of marker. Chopper pilot had mentioned when we got rescued, you could see a glow in the fog, and he slowed down there, and sure enough, as soon as he slowed down, we got within visual. That was definitely the scariest moment of my life, was floating away and not knowing what the outcome was going to be.
But we have a fox on our side.
Tundra Inŋitchuŋa. Agalan tuavit pagavitchuk. Siku nalunak tok kanok igilekeniak tilanga.
Okay, we got a little moving platform. No. We can make it, we can make it. No, not a polar bear again. We've already had a polar bear. No, not the fox. I thought the fox was coming with us. There we go. Yeah, we can ride on the fishies. On the fishy spirits.
Pisasa ko
Run, run, run.
Ang nagkubit. Pinatitaravitso. Kakame nanok. Nikachalaitso.
Hi, Emmy. How are you? No more thick ice.
We're very much aware of the climate change. And it's been for many years, even before climatologists were noticing this change, Inuit were already saying, Sila alangokto. Our climate is changing.
If the heat is going the way it is right now, for us it's
We
going
did enjoy
to
the
be pretty
holiday. How
bad.
about you? Anything fun?
Different birds are coming, and they're coming earlier, and sometimes rain is more than what we want, because when there's more rain, we know it's going to melt the permafrost.
In my time as a young whaler, when I was 9
Good.
years
Love
old,
to hear that.
we're hunting from ice that was about 25 feet thick. And there was giant icebergs already floating, coming by. That was the first signs of a changing climate. Ice that never broke before was now moving. Now, here it is 50 years later, we're hunting whale from ice that's 18 inches thick. There's no more thick ice.
It's
Game is cute.
creating
Yeah, it
A
is.
malfunction in our whaling season is what it is. Actually, more than that, all seasons in general.
Can't wait for me to play Octopath 2.
I think we are more scientists than more people will realize. We have more knowledge of those things than people will ever know.
Agalan taman na Nuna allaw.
If it doesn't mean I'll play it for your birthday. Oh! Smoosh.
Duktalanipso. Ano pa yan?
Maybe I'll be convinced. No, we gotta wait here. No, Foxy, no! Good job, Foxy. I wonder if there's anything over there. Not there. They started 2.0. There's a little owl up there. Ah, fuck. Go here. I want to be the fox. No? I was trying to like wall jump. Because the fox can do like a little wall jump. And maybe I can just climb up the one side if I wait for the second. Thing. There it is. You wanted your rewards.
My brother was out seal hunting. He got attacked from behind and managed to grab his knife and save himself. When he came to realize, oh no, it's a mother. We've always known traditionally that we avoid killing a mother. It's always been sacred to us to protect them. He had to present himself to the council, and so he was given the job to mother the baby, and we kept it. It got so big it went over the barricade one day and got to the dog food, and that was an indication that, brother better go teach it how to survive on its own. So he did. I really got attached to the bear because I more or less grew up with it. And some days when brother took him walking,
Polar bears.
once in a great while he'd put me on the bear and I would ride on it like a horse. I was just happiest little girl in the world.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason to go up there. Little fox, are you not coming with? Alright. Don't go back. Okay. Yeah, we can't climb up that side.
Tapko tikisyakkak nannupsitranga. Asi piyumagilipiksuarak tikisyakkak.
Where do I go? What do I do? Oh. Okay. Okay. Apparently that's what we do.
Dabra annakkalluaqtuk Agalan Inŋitchuŋa. Hanukkepeaqtilaanga nunam atimikini. Niveaqsiaqalualugulu tiriganniaqalu imaaqtuk. Aasi taqium agalat karsivillugik.
Okay.
Taqium igukkai qairusunginun puktaaqpau. Araaqanuhutik taimma ipingitpak.
Swallowed. Although Sayuka was a good hunter during clear weather, the blizzardy weather simply was not a time to hunt. Oh. Swimming level, huh?
In, Arctic Alaska, hunting is a really important part of life. It's not just about going and shooting something, it's about going and putting food on the table. But more importantly, subsistence hunting isn't just about the insular family unit, it's about feeding the whole community. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about subsistence hunting in Alaska is that people go out and they'll go get, fish, or they'll get a caribou, and they'll get, seals and whales. And one of the first things they'll do is they'll say, oh, I need to take this to the elders. This isn't just about one individual surviving or one family surviving, it's about the whole community.
We didn't just go out and kill and put in a freezer. It's like a ritual that I learned from my parents.
It's all about relationship. I don't know. I think there's a lot of camaraderie involved, and just being out on the land or being out on the ocean. It's like getting back in tune.
I'd rather be out there. To me, once I go out there, it's the world that I learn from.
A few different ways we can go here. Normally we've only had like one direction we can go, but here there's a few different ways. Okay, we actually don't seem to be able to go this way though. see. We raised the water level. Now maybe when we go back, we'll be able to go up higher. Yeah, we can go up here now. Come back here, spirit. Oh, hang on. There we go. And then we can bring this down here. How do I get Nuna onto it? Oh. I see. We sort of can guide them. Oh. Press. Okay. Get Nuna on there. Over here. Get up. There we go. I see. No. No. Can I start up there? Yes. Okay. Jump up, grab. Fox. Wall climb. Jump up and grab. There we go. It's a team effort here. Okay. Maybe down here. Yeah, we have to go down here probably. Yeah, okay. And then he makes the spirits of these things appear. Oh, fuck. Okay. Got it. So maybe if I put him here. Both swings are there. I don't get a chance to swing very far. Damn, I was trying to get to just the edge of the hand. There we go. Yeah, we have a lot more ability to swing there. Ah. I couldn't... It doesn't seem to want to let me shimmy up and down to get a better position on it. But maybe... Okay. Let's see, yeah. There we go. Interesting. Now I can break this so the fox can go up here. Got it. Everything is alive.
Now we spend all our time out in nature. You get very intimate with the world. And over time, if you're living that life, you start to sense that everything has a spirit. There's a consciousness in everything. Everything is alive. If everything is alive, then we want to respect it. And if we're going to use it, we want to use it respectfully.
What I try to tell my nephews and nieces, you know, you love to hunt, you have to take care of the animals that you catch, preparing the food and eating the food that you catch.
Water provides you. The ice brings you life. It provides all those things that you need to be a part of your life.
That was something I grew up with. I grew up respecting the animals. I grew up respecting the land. And that, to me, that is why we as Inupiaq, as an Inupiaq culture, as an Inupiaq people, is why we're so successful.
Okay. use the water. So we should be able to go back now. Okay. What have we here? First of all, Mr. Fox, are you able to do a... Yeah.
I think most central to the ideology of the Inupiat is the idea of sharing.
Being able to feed the community, feed others. That's why we hunt. You know, in the old days, that's what you needed to survive, you know.
The sharing is important because it's how the community survives together collectively.
We just give. That's how I grew up. That's the way I'm always gonna be. Because of who we are, we always think about other people first.
If our people didn't share in the old days, we wouldn't have survived in this harsh, climate, environment.
Okay. Oh, I can't, Okay, we can swim across here. Then... Got it. You're getting snacky? Okay. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't even think we can. I think we have to go this way. Ah. There we go. Whoosh. Edgar. Come here, baby boy. David says you get a snacky. Yeah, come here. There's a pause. And there's a baby. Hi. Thank you, David. Yeah. Did you have a good Christmas? Did Santa Paws bring you everything you wanted? Yeah. You got a bath yesterday, so you're all soft. Mwah. Thank you, David.
Ibeak siaro lugulo, terigan niakalo, shublo kai akabigom kingamigo.
He is the most
Shublo
precious.
kai akabigom silamon. Ila katak tuak silamon. Tipinikai sanganon nunaken.
Sea and air. Nuna and Fox touched the sky. One day he wondered, what is causing the weather to be like this anyway? King Island.
Big Diamond, Little Diamond, and King Island. And in those three islands are the stepping stones to get to America.
So King Island is this absolutely beautiful place off the coast of Alaska. And if you can imagine being on this really kind of rocky island that kind of shoots up from the water to these cliffs, and then all of a sudden you see these stilts, and then you look up and there are these houses.
They were built on the cliff up high because of the ice. Being an island in the Bering Sea, you have ice that's being pushed by the winds onto the island. So it's going to pile up 50, 60 feet high. Structures are still there today, and people have returned to King Island. It's a growing community as the people return back to their island.
Where are we going now?
Tamna Nunakek Inŋitchuŋa Inŋitchuŋa. Tainaptak pingabulugo. Ibeak siarolum ay makabetu.
I see. Climb ladder. But then I suspect, yeah, our little fox will have to go down this way. Oh, come on. Oh, she's so sad. It's okay, you'll respawn. Okay.
Kigokayat kaumak titkat Nunakek.
Ah, hang on, is this... Yeah. If I push it back, maybe he can jump up and over. Foxy. Maybe she can. Yay! Northern Lights.
When I was young, my mom, whenever the Northern Lights came out, she'd just whistle.
Boy, they come alive. Just keep whistling and that aurora will, just like, you can almost hear it.
And then she explained to me a little bit later that those are children, and children who've passed away when they were children. You don't want to draw them in too much, is what she said, because then they could play football with your head, play Eskimo football, and that's what they want to do. They're always playing, those children up there.
Don't play out without your hood on. If you don't have your hood on, the Aurora person is going to come down and chop your head off and play ball with your head.
It wasn't like they were trying
That's
to do
a cute
bad,
story.
Or it was like a scary story or anything like that. It was just, that's how it was. That's what it was.
Kiroyat siliagahuting silyamen. Iba haliksut nalakan nila ityonik. Dukkanan.
Oh no! Who took my Foxy? I didn't think it would come after the Foxy. I thought it was just coming after us. I wonder, can you? Nope. I'm wondering if I could crouch underneath that. Oh no. I wonder how we do this, because if I just go... Okay, we glitched a little bit. So if I just go, I could I can get her across, and I can, no, I need to fully get her across before I do that. I can get her across and I could quickly switch to the fox. It could be faster than that. Okay, there we go. Okay, we can wait here. And then the fox can go... over here. see. Okay. Got it. So you can then have her go back and swing. Where are we trying to swing to? I'll lower that. Okay, so she can't actually climb up. Okay. The month of night.
In the month of November, there's no sun. So during that dark time, we travel by the light of the moon. It's quite different. Everything was silver and black. Toward the horizon, we could see where caribou are because their body heat flowing upward, and we could see it glowing in the moonlight against a dark horizon where there's no stars. If somebody yelled, you could know who yelled from where the sound came from, but specifically where that cloud of their breath went up and it glowed in the moonlight. So that was a good time to travel. It was very surrealistic. And so things that were dark objects look very close, and white objects look very far.
Wait here. Okay, let's pull the crate. I wonder, can we push the crate onto the platform or no? We can. Okay. And she can go over here. Okay. But the fox can't push the crate. Oh, hey, is that rope I can let down over there? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Need to wait for the spirit to pass by, I think. Yeah, because it'll grab her while she's climbing the rope. There we go. And then she can push this down. Oh. Crunch. And that'll even out this thing. Actually, more than even it out. Interesting. Okay, this is a rope as well, so she can swing. Find a safe spot. And then he can scamper. I feel like there's something up there, but maybe not. Like, what's up here? What? I avoided that. What? Take my Foxy. Fox, you have to scamper faster. Scamper faster. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there we go. Oh, of course. The wind. I guess there's a platform we have to wait for. Nope, I have to wait. Being impatient. Here. Got it. I jumped off and the fox just was like, no, I don't feel like it. Okay. There we go. Oh, I see, okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, guardian spirits. I'm sorry. Foxy! Not this guy again. Press to continue.
Deriganneaq allanngorruni magit qisseq. Naagga taannaittuaq ataramik.
He can fly.
We are taught that there's no hierarchy. It's not everything else and then man, humans on top, and they're separate from everything. We're taught that everything is equal and that all the animals have a human form or can be seen in a human form. And so they have just as much or more intelligence. In fact, have a lot to teach people. And so that's how these transformations can happen. It's if the animal wants you to see it in its human form. There's a story where a man comes up to an ice hole and then realizes there's another man in his parka that's got stuck in the net, and is just stuck like that. Oh, can you let me out? Please help me, And so then he lets the man out, but then realizes that was actually a seal. That was a seal man. And just because that seal wanted that help, that seal allowed itself to be seen in human form.
That is very cute. We love the seals.
Kulange hellugo napaaktut nunangat. Terigan neam kinyaktit kay kanutut pekpakanaktilangi suli ikayuido ikutchich. Napaaktut inyungit salap kehuting. Pakalagat terigan neak. Suli ikayo hulugo nireak siya arwaluk ihilekeningan.
It's feeling like maybe there was another spirit up there, but guess not. Yeah, there we go. When the wind comes, I might be able to grab that. There we go. Can we make it across? Yeah. Got it. And then we bring this down here. Can we get you up as high as possible? There we go. Now when the wind comes, we should be able to make that. Oh, there we go. Grab this. Bring this over. What did you get for me? I guess bring... Oh yeah, okay. Oops. Forgot you can't go too far without losing the platforms. Come on. Grab that. There we go. Come on, there we go.
We have our Dimi, the body, which returns to Nuna, the earth. And we have Atik, who is our name that has been passed down to us over the generations. The spirit of our Atik lives on so long as man remembers that name. It would be hard to describe what happens after death. The feeling is that when our Anaginak returns to Sila, then that may be reborn if the name is passed on to a new child who can then retain some of the memories of the original name.
And so it's not uncommon for grown-ups or adults to meet a child who has the same name maybe as their grandmother and say, "Hi, Akka," which means grandma, "Hi, Appa," or "Hi, little mom," or "Hi, little dad," because it's the traditional belief that the soul, is continuing on.
Humans are renewed and replenished over time. Just like our plants. Every year, flowers are born and bloom and they die. Next year, they are born again.
Okay. I think we're going here. Yeah. Ah, I see. It was dangerous to travel at any distances. All one could see was a mass of white swirling snow. Somehow I thought there was a thing there, but maybe not. There's a platform here. And there's one here. Nice. Okay. Grab this. Bring it over. Ah. Pull another little spirit down. Oh. The tree is walking. It's an ant. Kind of looking around if there's anything I'm not seeing. Wind, we should be able to make that. Oh, hang on. No, I need to wait for the wind. Maybe push it out of the way, then wait for the wind. And then the wind should carry us across. Yeah. Nope, I was trying to get to that one. I was impatient. Should have waited. Fuck. Went too far. I was trying to get to the tree. Okay, we're on the tree. Oh, fuck it. Whoops. Guessing the tree's gonna sort of surface again here. If I can jump across. That's a long way to make it otherwise. Yeah. There's that there. But I have to wait. Okay. Uh-oh. jumping. Run, 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 run! Ooh, the frick? To do here. Clearly it wants me to... Got it. Can I jump over this? No. Okay, I probably just have to avoid. Yeah. Interesting. Get him dunked in the water.
Atohologit sulikat ili chetik. Nibiaksiakarolulu teriganneavulo akiligak inyoholuk. Inyoholum tabra inyusia isuhulitja.
Nice. The Manslayer.
So a recurring type of character in Inupiaq stories is the manslayer. And the manslayer is kind of this bad guy. And I think really what's at risk when the manslayer comes into story is the livelihood of individuals and the whole community. And so the manslayer is really used as a way to say, don't act only for yourself, always hold the community in your heart. Oftentimes in these stories, there is one person that will stand up.
And what this humble person will represent, who faces that manslayer, is a return to order, a return to true living in the community. And it just takes that one person. It could just be that one person that can help to change everything. Because everyone wants to live a good life. Everyone wants to have a good community.
The old ways. They defeated their strong foe. He approached this spot and saw that, for some reason, the blizzard seemed to be originating from a small tundra meadow. So much wind. What? Why couldn't I jump there? There's still residual wind or something? What are you?
Niverksiarolo kangit ka ibaktani. Inyuk pasumarok. Ulimak tuahalu apun siya mittakanaka. Asi pihirun miksilamun siya mayaktiksu. Siya mayaktin maung apun. Ano ka magkuakariga asi aganirok titlugo tunganon niverksiarolo ay makabeno. Dabura kangit ka summan.
I see.
Kanukulo nga, tatpikumaani akpik. Iverksiarolo konlakaktok. Abilait kan, ataw chikun mayokonearikpok. Kiwa dirigan niyam.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Still wind. Ah, there it is. There we go. For the wind to go the other direction. Oh. Interesting. Bring this across. Come here. I didn't mean to make it disappear. I was just trying to see what else was over there. Goes to like here. Okay, so we can jump over it. I was just trying to get onto that guy. Okay, we're here. Oh, I have to jump up and over. Got it. So I need Fox to bring it here. So that when the wind goes, she can jump up and over. And this one to come down. Oh. There we go. Okay. Shadow of the Colossus vibes. Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, I'm like stuck. that. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, smash. Okay. I see. There's this up here. Get onto that. That's as far down as it goes. Clearly bouncing up to it is sort of the idea here. I need him to bring it down as far as it'll go. And then she's gonna just like bounce up to it. Doctor says it's Tuesday, but it's Tuesday. Hi, Ginger. How are you doing? Welcome in. What have you been up to? Does she not grab? It's down as far as it'll go. That's as far as it goes. Down. That's as far as it goes. Oh, see, there I was like jumping to it, but it was somehow too far. There we go. Okay, so I have to wait and not get hammered here. Oh, yeah, like that. There's like a specific way to get that. Come on. And all the way up. And there we go. Ah, wait. I'm sorry. Wait for this to go. Can I sit here? I can.
Mayok tua kanya lang kaming kanganon inyuk pasu. Nibiak siya karualuk isun miksok shuruk raute lamenik.
What must I do?
Hidik kumanyaku kukiak uli mauta. Sumaro. Nalunay chok. Awan na pangaresiro.
What? Come on, I was there to grab the thing. Yeah, there we go. Might have limited time for this. Okay. High silver. What? Okay. Hang on, let's get through this little section here. Limited time there, I guess. Oh, hang on. No, that might be it.
Akpalera magtikinyak tua ulimautek pak. Tiyumang ulimautek pak akralik tuk nat kayakatahutik. Inyuk pasum malikatalo ka angulait ka ukilablo ni.
Away he went with the adze as big as the big man shoveled the snow, creating blizzard after blizzard. However, the big man soon saw him as he grabbed the adze and ran off with it. platform up first. Okay. No, I wanted to just drop. It up. Okay. Threw down a shovel, climbed up from the flat tundra, and ran after Kunusakuya. Kunusakuya was too fast. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? How was your holidays? Bring the bird across. We did. They were quiet. Hey, quiet can be good. Off he had run with the adze in his hand. The big man chased him without catching him. Oh, got it. Back on the fishy spirits. Oh, got it. We have to pull him. Smush. I didn't know we would get smushed. I didn't think we would get smushed. Oh, hang on. Here. you also gonna smush? Yep. Oh, there's the polar bear. Oh, got it. Fishes! We'll give Edgar a snacky in just a moment. The Blizzard Man was not far behind. Edgar. More snackies. Come here, baby. There's the baby. Watch Insights, new. Thank you, Silver.
With the story of Kunuk Sayuka, told by Robert Cleveland, it's just a masterwork. It's a well-known story among the Inupiaq people, and in our case, of producing a video game that really reflects indigenous heritage. It captures the imagination, and it's something that you have a very specific kind of task to do. There's a blizzard, you know, and it is just a non-stop blizzard that is overpowering the people, and there's one man that wants to figure it out. And in our case of the story, it's a girl that wants to find
probably
the source of
yes,
the blizzard.
but
the blizzard man,
there's all these little like
the physical embodiment
scenes in it,
of an element of nature,
kind of explaining
so
the
there's a
cultural
person that needs to
significance
go
of
up
the game
and take away that adds, that's chipping away that snow.
In that community, the person least expected is the one who stands up and makes the difference.
Humility is something that we value, and where that comes from is the idea that you are not the biggest thing in the world. And when you live in an extreme environment like where the Inuit reside, you're at the whim of the environment, of the climate, of the animals. You can be as prepared as you can, you know, by learning from your elders that, you know, you're not the biggest force in the world.
Teriganiam nukat piam ukadlaw tiga ni veak siyakarolo. Ilanin inyo niya kalo ako bit. Aul lang agalo ako bit. Ay suli ko bit. Kaksaima. Asi tabra tau tu gunaksok. Tet pauma tak tuamun silam. Tabra ten na nasu unep karamang tu sangariga.
Nice. Nice. Cultural storytellers. Narrator, Foxtail's narrator. All the people from the videos. And the game development. It's interesting they put all the writing and the cultural development first before the game development. Well, we missed one collectible insight in the story right towards the end, but that's okay. We don't have to collect everything. But that was really cute, really fun. We still have the little additional story that's, you know, pretty short. So we'll probably do that in just a minute too. But that was very cute. I liked the, obviously the story was cute. The vibe, you know, was very chill. I liked the use of the, like, moving the spirits around in the level and swapping between the characters. Although I know you can play it co-op, which is also cute. That you can do, like, back and forth, you know, with somebody. I'm sure the credits are not going to be crazy long, so we'll just kind of go through them. I've never seen a game do that sort of, you know, like, little mini documentary shorts, you know, as part of it built in as collectibles. Like, that's very interesting. And I know that the game was developed, you know, with a lot of thought towards the community that they were representing and trying to make sure that it was something that was representative, and that they included, you know, a lot of cultural input. So that was interesting. But yeah, actually having, like, video clips as collectibles was very different. Curious if there's any other games that have done that. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like, I know there are games that have, like, filmed cutscenes, but that's kind of different, you know, not like a collectible documentary. Yeah, you haven't played one? I definitely haven't either. Until now. So. Like I said, this game came out in 2014. And thank you, David. We still have the secondary story, the Little Foxtails story, which I understand is like an hour or less to do. So we'll take a little break after the credits, and then we'll go do that. It came out in 2014, and it got a lot of like indie attention that year. But this was the game that you all voted on last month for me to play this month. So thank you all for doing that. Looks like that's the end of the credits. We like to mix in some indie games. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's take a quick pause. Oh, you started playing Horizon yesterday? Nice. Let's take a quick pause here. We'll come back and we'll play Foxtails. So we'll be back in a few.